last video I was doing a quick unboxing and I had started kitting up this project. I got this container from the Dollar Tree and I love that it has a lid on it, and I kitted up because in all of my trays, my containers are in storage, and I really wanted to work on something bigger. I was doing the minis, which were fun, but I had this with me. And yeah, I did pick something with 98 colors. But I really like the Ziplocs. I did my last bigger finish from the one with the diamond art came with them in the baggies, and I liked it. I wish that I discovered, well, it's all trial and error, right? You figure out what you like. I hope the noise isn't that bad because I'm washing. I do have an earpiece on, so it might not be that long, and if you're watching it means that the sound came out okay. But yeah, I just got these from Michael's. You probably can find, I wasn't sure what size, but they didn't have the size that's one size smaller than this. I think these are maybe 3x4s, but I actually like this size, so I think I would keep it there. The other ones felt too small. Now for ones like this, it don't have a lot. It does feel big, but that's fine. I am okay with that. I just cut up a folder. That's where I have this divider there, and it fits perfect. So definitely a system that I would keep doing. And I like to keep them in, well, they're in DMC. No, are they still in DMC order? I believe they are in DMC order, but also the numbers. I just start how they're numbered. And at the end, they have the specialty drills. I just leave those down there. This is what works for me so far. This is definitely the largest number count that I've done. Was 98. I know some people with the 200s, they like to put it by symbols. And I don't know. Maybe next time, because I have a couple of kids that are more than 90, 98. I even got one that's 200, I believe. So, but I don't like kitting up. See, that's my problem. I don't like kitting up. But I can't remember, although those did come with the one with the diamond art, for some reason I don't think it came in the folders. So this is how far I've gotten so far in 2 days, and I'm just taking them section by section. I was doing, my sections are not even. I'm kind of just doing with similar colors. So I'll probably, once I finish this one, kind of do that, because then, or maybe I could do it that big and it'd be mostly the reds and yellows. It is a lot of confetti, but there are some sections that, like these are lines. So like this one is all one. I was going all over, you know, and then I was like, oh, let me just finish this, because I knew I wasn't going to finish it all in one night. So I was like, okay, let's just concentrate on the smaller section instead of trying to go all the way around. Then I could say I have something finished. And I do use this schematic. You know, I heard somebody say schematic, and I was like, where did you get that word from? It actually says schematic. But I use it. I see there, and then I look here. Excuse me, I know some people don't use it, but it works for me. Now, one thing about this piece, and because of where I'm sitting, I don't have a, it looks better through the camera, but the lighting is not the best. And I can see it right now, but later, when I'm working later in the night, I have to use my phone to see and make sure I have the right symbols. But yeah, I kind of miss doing WIP and chats. And this is such a cute piece. I can't wait till it's a big piece. I know it's not going to be anytime soon that I finish. And I know some people, I have so many WIPs, so when I get back into a space, I will probably put this aside because I want to finish my WIPs. I have probably 4, some smaller ones and definitely like 2 big ones. But I want to finish them. I want to finish them and then go on to something else. I think because I need to go on a no buy. Now it's not gonna, I'm never gonna finish, even if I gave myself 2 years. I have way too many diamond paintings and I need to not buy any forever. But am I being realistic? No. I mean, because I enjoy, we all have our guilty pleasures, right? But I am going to put myself on no buy. And it could change by the time I get to what my goal is. And it's Black Friday. And this weekend was a test of whether I could hold out. I don't remember her last name. I think it's Drew something with a K. But Diamond Art Club, the Goddess with the Ghost series that I love, and I have the other 2. I actually made it and did not buy the new one that was re-released. That I had said that, not re-released, that was released. I said that was my, that would be my exception. But I was like, I can't do it. And I know there's another one that we had voted for that's coming out. And I had to ask myself, like, okay, you can't keep putting these exceptions. Because there was also, and it ended up not really being in stock, the bakery one. I think I talked about that the last video. The little birdie said that's going to come back in stock, and it was like, okay, do I want to wait for that one that I wanted or get this new one? And what really decided it for me is the black canvases. I just can't do the dark canvases anymore. Well, I ain't say I can't do them. I have plenty of them, so I wanted something brighter, and that's why one of the reasons I decided to just wait. Now I don't have to get the one with the bakery, but when I had initially tried to buy it, I used my points, and they restored my points, but it's still has the expiration as because I had requested it to be a voucher, so they didn't restore it to go completely back into my account. So I mean, I guess I could ask them if they do that, and then I could just keep them, keep doing reviews or something to keep them active. But that was supposed to also be my last buy. Like in the end of 2024, I bought that and I was like, that's it. And not buy anything. And that's what it was supposed to be. So I think that's why it was also a little easier to not be tempted to get that other painting, because I had just really committed to the mindset that I'm not getting any more paintings. And it has been hard, because not just Diamond Art Club, I see some others from, Jaded Gemstone, and some part of me keep trying to make up these exceptions of why I can get it, but I just have way too many paintings. And one thing I realized when I started taking them out, so I have a new system. I took all the stickers out and I put them in the book. I just love this notebook. But I put them in here and I was like, oh my gosh, if I decide to de-stash, I took all the stickers out. And then some of the stickers that I didn't realize is, like when you take the name off, you have the DMC and the color stickers in there, but you don't know what they belong to. Now, I'm pretty sure I have everything right back in its proper box, but if I ever lost it, I don't know which one it is. I'd have to put it against the canvas. I hope I don't lose it, but definitely not something I thought through when I was taking them off. And I guess I just have all this confidence that I'm not going to sell them, or I'm not going to move on for a while like I've done for some of my other crafts. That's another reason why. I don't know how I let it get so out of control. Because then when I add up, like, oh my gosh, how much money I spent. It's ridiculous, but it brought me joy at the time. That's why I like of course, I like Diamond Art Club, but they create that environment of, scarcity that some of us, we get caught up in, like, oh, it's gonna be gone. I need to have it now. But the other companies who make them to order, it's not so much until they say, they have to retire that artist. And because I've seen that too. But so far, I've resisted that as well, because I have so many. If I had a better system, and I think in the beginning, part of me, because I saw all these events, and like, oh well, I need a cat, I need I don't know, I need something from this artist, I need this, and then it just got out of control. And then I did participate in a couple last year, but I don't think I'm gonna do any this year. If I do, it would be the Summer of the Masters, because you can continue with the project you have. Although I do have a couple of paintings that qualify for it, because I actually had 2 customs made last year. But if I haven't finished the one that I started last year, which is one of my WIPs that I plan on finishing this year, then I will just include that with the Summers with the Masters. If by some miracle I finish it before June, and that's assuming they still do Summers of the Masters. I have no reason to believe that they're not doing it again this year, but you know, things happen. If, you know, like I said, by some miracle I finish it, then I'll just start the other one that I had my other custom. And I think, because I ended up not liking the one that I was working on. It's, you know, it's some of my fault. It needed to be bigger, which I was afraid to go any bigger, but I think the image would have looked better, bigger. We had already went bigger than I originally ordered it, because I didn't like the rendering. But and some of the colors are just weird to me, that I guess it didn't seem that off to me, because it's not that the colors don't seem to match the original piece. It's just, I think, I don't know, I feel like because it's an older piece that some of those colors are just faded, or I don't know. Too many kind of pink clouds for me. I'm like, why are they pink? Is that really true to what he saw? And you know, we're working on pictures from the 1800s, you know, or maybe they, you know, maybe somebody took the picture later. I don't know, but that's the good point. I usually get sleepy when I'm doing this and recording, and then as soon as I turn the camera off, I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. I did make a big decision yesterday that I was gonna move. Well, I have moved, but I didn't find a permanent spot. But then I'm probably gonna go back to the Midwest for a while. I don't really want to go right now with the weather. It's so much nicer where I am. But the prices are just insane. Okay, this looks kind of weird. I don't know if it's like, I have one kind of misplaced drill. Is that what's happening? And then that whole section is looking off. I don't know if I should just go. I like multiplacing, but I always forget what this is. Maybe it's 15. But I don't have that many. These sections are not more than maybe 9. That's another thing. I bought so many drills and then I end up using a 2 and a 15. I'm pretty sure this is the most you can have. Now I am kind of upset. I thought I had a good pair of tweezers out. These came with the paint gems, I think, but I can't find them. So I'm just gonna have to use what I have. am semi living out of my car. But you wouldn't think it with well, you think something's going on. I don't know what made me order so many paintings while I was traveling. While I was traveling, and I couldn't get it to my storage, so they're with me. Let's see, does that fit? I'll let this one go. I like a drill would pop somewhere, and then I can't find it, and then eventually I find it. I hope my head is not showing up in the camera. I should have set up mirror my laptop so I could see what I'm doing. But I because I have such limited space with this desk, I'm trying to do with less. Oops, that doesn't go there. But anyway, this is, again, if I didn't say, you can see first date. Yeah. I've been watching a lot of people do their year-end roundup videos. And they finished 30 pieces, and it's like, wow. Is that right? Okay. You know, these symbols that really don't look anything like each other, but sometimes, you know, your eyes just, at least my eyes will think it's something else, and it's, you know, it looks similar enough. Okay. I'm almost this section. I still have these. See, like, I can't tell what that is. I can't tell what that one is. I'm gonna need a light. Going to need a light. Maybe when I do get to a new space, because I'll be unpacking and trying to figure out how to store stuff, I'll do a stash video. Yeah, that'd be good for me to even though I have stickers, I'm being delusional about how many's in there. Oh, if it's delusional or denial. But I have to be honest with myself, because it's And it hasn't completely happened yet where I just like looked at something and completely just hate it now. Or just know I'm not gonna work on that. Have you all ever did that? And I know that's how people end up destashing because they just don't like it anymore. But that's what I'm afraid of happening. I just don't like the image anymore. I didn't work on it when the interest was high. And that's where I would like to be at a point, like some people who didn't go crazy with their stashes. Just see one and be like, oh, I'm gonna work on it. I'm going to work right now. Or they're about to finish one. And they look for their next project. Okay, I think I'll get done with this symbol. This was definitely the most in this section, and I probably have at least 6 bags of this color because it's heavily throughout. I think there's also, no, it's not, it's a different color. An umbrella, but that's a different color. Maybe it's just all the reflection, the rain, and everything. Okay, I don't want to be sitting here in silence, but I'm concentrating. I'm concentrating. I'm gonna get close to finishing this color. The drills have not so far been sticking. Together. Okay. Okay. Could try to edit out these long pauses. Okay, I'm gonna finish up that symbol and then probably take a break and finish this section. I hope my goal would be to start this next section tonight. Okay. Yeah. But okay, that is it because you don't want to hear me just breathing. But if you made it to the end, thank you. If you want to follow along and see how this piece first day come together, subscribe to my channel and be alerted when I post again. It will probably be for another week, so hopefully by then, if I work on a little bit every day, I'll be maybe right there by by next weekend. Yeah, because think it's well, if I'd done this in 2 days, I could probably, well, I didn't finish it, and this is going to be a lot more. But anyway, okay, you got to the end. You want to follow along, subscribe to my channel, and be alerted of when I post again. It'll probably be next week. Okay, thank you. Bye.